Hello everyone, welcome to another Battle Royale video. It's Miniature Monday, so let's see what I've been up to over the last week or so. So since last week, I've been continuing on my Stormcast. I've started on the cloak for this Castellan. It's getting there, it still needs a bit of work, but you can see some of the transitions and stuff have now come in through to the cloak. I'm really enjoying, the cloak is also, like, this whole model has been so much fun to paint, and like, I would quite happily spend so much more time doing him. But unfortunately I've got like an entire army still to paint for Facehammer tournament in like 3-ish weeks, less than 3 weeks. Scary. Okay, so he's been coming along. I've really enjoyed painting him. What else have I been up to? So to go with my Stormcast army, I've got some allies to go with the new General's Handbook 2. I am bringing some Sylvaneth. Now, I'm bringing a unit of Spike Revenants and Droitcher, who I'll show you in a minute. And basically, I didn't really know what colours I was going to paint these guys until I kind of sat down with the airbrush and just started putting paint into it. So I basically just had all the colours from my Stormcast out, and I knew I wanted to do something similar. Like, I wanted them to have a similar colour scheme so that it would feel like one cohesive army. And yeah, to be honest, I didn't really know what I was going to do, but I'm actually really chuffed with how they've come out. So I don't know how well it's going to show up on the webcam, but I've got some nice transitions from the greens into sort of the pinks and the purples from their cloaks. And I'm actually going to do, like, their bodies are going to be the blue from my Stormcast stuff, so it's going to be sort of, you know, these kind of hues and stuff by the time I finish. Probably go up to a little bit lighter so that they're slightly less vivid in the blue. I think that contrast will just be a bit too harsh on these guys. I really like how Droitcher came out. I think, like, focusing sort of on her, like, midsection for like the pink and stuff has come out so nicely. When you like hold it up next to one of my Stormcasts, you can sort of see the how it's gonna look with the pinks looking like pretty synergenic. Is that a word? It's a word now. Pretty like close to each other, and I think it's going to look really cool. Once she's, because I'm going to do her blue and her like the actual like beehives and stuff blue as well. I think that's going to look really awesome. Really excited about that. So that's what I've been working on. Not mostly, but well, yeah, pretty much mostly. The other thing I've been working on is this guy. So for those who didn't know, I'm painting up a Megaboss for a painting competition at my local GW in Southampton. It's their store birthday in a couple of weeks, and so I'm going to get, they're doing a lucky dip. I'm getting this guy. He's going to be awesome. I'm going to try and just do some focusing. Although you can see him quite well there. Let's try and get him a bit closer. And then the colours change. I'm going to have to work out why the colour changes when that focus changes. So yeah, so here he is at the moment. So I did a lot of work on his face. I wanted to make sure I was painting that before I finished the assembly, so that I knew that like that bit was done, and I wasn't gonna like, because obviously with his jaws there, it's really hard to get. It's gonna be really hard to get into there. So his face and that whole section is basically done now. I also painted the inside of the jaws. You can't really see them very well, but I just darken them down as you can't really see them very well. But so this color scheme, I'm gonna dull down the gold. I'm gonna add some silver into it so that it's not quite as orangey, and then the purple's gonna be, it's gonna come out quite bright. It's gonna come out quite, I'm gonna have some nice pink highlights on there, I think, to make it really vivid and stand out. I don't know, like, if, I know it's probably not like a Warboss or you know, an Iron Jaws colour scheme, but it's a one-off model, and I think I just wanted to paint those colours, so I'm really excited about that. I think it's coming out really well. I'm super chuffed with his face. I think his face is genuinely probably one of the best things I've ever painted so far. But anyway, so that's pretty much everything I've been working on. I have started something else. So it's a bit of a teaser for next week, partly because he doesn't fit under the camera. So I've been starting on this guy. Well, I say starting, I've painted quite a lot of him, but this is now in the wrong focus. So this is my Star Trek. I converted up his arm. I've got a bunch of photos which I'll probably put into like a blog post or something at some point. But I'm now at a stage where I want to do all the metallics, all the metal work. So I've made a start on like washing down his main sort of breastplate thing here. I need to paint the scrolls next, and then work up all the transitions and the silvers of the armour there. He's a lot of fun to paint. He's quite big, he's quite daunting. Sometimes it's really nice to have like a small model, like, you know, just a Liberator or something. Oh, Liberator. To like just sit and paint for a little while and not have to worry. Whereas this guy, like, I feel like if I was focusing on, I'm going to do all the metalwork at once, that would put me off, and it would just get to a point where I wouldn't focus. Like, I'd be like, oh, I'll do this bit, but then I've got so much more, so I should do this bit quickly, or by the time I've got to like the final panel, I'd be like, oh, I'm tired of painting this guy now, so I'd rush it and stuff, and I don't want to do that with him. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos as I'm getting through them. If you've got any comments about them, anything, you know, if you liked it, please like it. If you disliked it, dislike, comment, subscribe, all that kind of jazz. Follow me on Twitter at BattleRoll. It would mean a lot to me if you did subscribe, and at least let me know if you want how you would like it to improve and stuff. That'd be really great, thank you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you soon. Bye. I don't know if I'm going to do a wave like at the end of my videos. I need like some kind of sign off, like, you know, like Anchorman, he has like a cool thing and stuff, but rather than just like, I'm done, bye. I want to have like, I don't know, that was all terrible, so we're not going to do any of that ever again. Maybe I'll just sit and stroke my beard ponderously, as though thinking about intellectual thoughts. Let's just do that, and we'll fade out to black. Fade.